Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Evolution Truly YouTube channel. My name is David, and my goal is to guide you on your fitness journey to becoming a healthier and happier version of yourself. Today, we have a really powerful topic, and it is reflecting on 2023 and planning for 2024. Probably the most important thing you're going to do, and I recommend starting it today. Follow the tips from this video. Let's get into it. Sometimes it's easy to rush through life without taking a moment to reflect on, past experiences of or things that you've done. But here's the thing, reflection is the key to growth. So today we are going to learn how to reflect on previous endeavors that we've tried to take out and learn how they can help us grow and set goals. So as we said, reflection is a key component to being successful in the future. Just to give you like a small, I suppose, personal experience or something that, where reflection comes into play for me. So I have big plans for 2024. I plan on doing an Ironman, but what I need to look at, and it's very clear what the training plan looks like for that to happen. I need to look back and look at this year. Now, this is my first year kind of doing this type of endurance training. And what happened to me was I burnt out. I did about 4 or 5 months of training. Um, I was kind of hitting up in the region of 9 to 12 hours of training a week, and I just lost interest. I lost motivation. My body was killing me, and I just threw it all out the window. So, I spent 2 or 3 months then at the latter half of this year not doing a whole pile, and I'm kind of getting back into it now again. But what I've learned from that is to just do a very slow build up. For me, it's starting with maybe whatever it is, 3 4 hours, and just gradually build that up over time, building in rest weeks, building in rest periods, and just ensuring, that my 2024 is successful. But without, I suppose, being harsh on my 2023 and kind of reflecting on it about what went well, what didn't go so good, without doing that, I could potentially make the same mistakes again in 2024. So it's just very important to reflect, what went good, what went bad, and plan for 2024 to make it better. Now, I highly recommend that you check out our recent blog post. It's titled Reflecting on 2023, Paving the Way for a Remarkable 2024. You'll find this on evolutiontree.com, and in it we explore the importance of reflection, how we can set the stage for a big year ahead. So click on the link in the description below and give it a read. So I'm just reading the blog post here myself, and some of the questions that were in it were, what were your fitness achievements in 2023? So here it's kind of listing, some of the achievements that you had throughout the year, just to kind of keep them as a bright spot and be proud of them. On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy were you with your effort? This is very important, and it might be a little bit negative, you might be a bit critical of yourself, but at the end of the day, that's important too. Like if you had a goal of X, Y, or Z, and you really want to achieve that goal, and you set the target, but you haven't met the criteria to get there, it's important to just rank that, and I suppose be happy of what you did achieve, but also kind of look at ways of where we can improve for 2024. Uh, did you overcome any obstacles or setbacks? This is a big one. I think, time is a big issue for a lot of people when it comes to training. So, overcoming kind of challenging times, like when life gets busy, were you able to, figure out a way to make training happen regardless? How has your relationship with health and wellness evolved? I think this is very important. I think the mindset around training and fitness is important, and we should be always looking to improve that. So just kind of answering that question, do you dread going to the gym? Do you love going to the gym? Has that evolved throughout the year? Is there certain times of the year where you love going? Is there other times where you're not so keen on going? And just answering that question for yourself. And what have you learned about yourself through your fitness journey this year? So again, a very important one. And what I would recommend there is kind of breaking it down into quarterly. So, from January through to March, April, June, July into August, and kind of September then for the rest of the year, kind of breaking that quarterly year down and kind of really figuring out, what did I learn about myself this year. I know myself. I learned a lot about myself this year. I learned what my body can take, but mentally as well, I know where I'm at, and I can just put a plan in place for 2024. Let's move forward into planning. Okay, so now we've reflected on 2023. It's time to move forward. Let's plan for 2024. What do you want to achieve? What are your fitness goals? What are some of your goals outside of the fitness world? Have you financial goals? Have you, a goal to do up your home. What does that look like for you? It's completely personal. It's your goal, but let's get into it. So with any goal, what we are looking to do is create a SMART goal, SMART. The S stands for specific, the M starts for measurable, the A is achievable, the R stands for relevant, and the T stands for time. So these are very important. So when we talk about specific, and I'm just going to stay on the world of fitness for the moment, and we'll even go towards weight loss, okay? So if I say I want to lose weight, okay, I need to set a specific goal. So I'm going to set a specific weight loss goal of, say, 6 pounds. The M then going into measurable, how am I going to measure this? Am I going to measure it on a weighing scales? Am I going to ensure my measurements are going down? Every goal should be measurable. Is it achievable? So 6 pound weight loss for me is certainly achievable. But it's very important to make this goal achievable. There's no point saying, okay, I want to lose a stone in the next month. For me, that wouldn't be a very smart idea. Excuse the pun, but is that goal achievable? Like, be really honest with yourself here. And sometimes we think we can achieve more than we can, or sometimes on the other end of the scale, it might be a little bit less. But just make sure that goal is achievable, because if you can tick the boxes and achieve these small little goals step by step, you build confidence and you grow momentum. Is it relevant? Do you actually need to lose the weight? Just be certain that your goal is something you really want and it's something that you and your body needs. And then time bound, set a time frame for this to happen. So a 6 pound weight loss over the course of, say, 6 weeks is a pound a week. Right, I want to lose 6 pounds in 6 weeks. And then from there, we have a plan. We have a specific goal. We're able to measure it. It's attainable and achievable. It's relevant to my overall fitness goal. And there is a time frame of 6 weeks on it. Now I'm focused and I'm ready to get after that goal. So we've looked at kind of maybe a short-term goal there, kind of a 6-week goal, and how to kind of map it out and how to plan it. But we also want to set kind of bigger goals, like big picture, where do we want to be in 12 months' time? Now, this can be a little bit scary, it can be a little bit intimidating, and that's why we need to break it down, okay? So I'll just use the Ironman thing for an example again. Okay, this is like miles out of my comfort zone. I've never done anything close to it. But does it scare me a little bit? Yes, but I think I have a plan in place. I think it's 44 weeks away now, but I have a step-by-step plan week on week. I have markers where I want to be every single month. So like for the month of December, I have goals set out, of where I want to be at the end of the month. And that happens every month, January, February, March, and it's just mapped out the whole thing. So I know if I can kind of keep hitting those milestones by the time September 2024 comes around, I should be in pretty good position to tackle the Ironman. Obviously, it's going to be very difficult. It is a scary task, but if I break that goal down, make a step-by-step plan, I'm going to put myself in the best position possible to achieve the outcome. And you need to do the same thing with your goals. Now, we've all been there. We've set goals we haven't followed through. Okay, one of the key ingredients to achieving a goal is taking action. Now, I understand if you are kind of new to fitness, you might not know what the action is required to achieve your goal. And that's where, personal trainers and coaches come in. In Evolution Truly, we do a free service called a No Sweat Intro. It's a 30-minute consultation. And in that consultation, we'll do a deep dive into your goals, what you want to achieve, why. And at the end of the session, I will map out exactly what you need to do in 2024 to achieve those goals. We'll break it down further, month by month, usually quarterly kind of goals, and we'll achieve that end goal by the end of 2024. If Evolution is a good fit for you and you feel like we are going to be the ones that are going to help you achieve that goal, you're absolutely more than welcome to sign up. We're always happy to welcome new faces. But at the end of the session, if you feel that Evolution is not a good fit for you, that's absolutely okay too. I'm more than happy to help, and I'm more than happy to recommend exactly what you need to do regardless. If you're interested in booking a free No Sweat Intro, the link is going to be in the description below. If you're not in our public Facebook group, Truly Get Fit Don't Quit, be sure to join that, and I'll see you all in next week's video.